So hello everybody, it's your Beauty 87 here, and today I am doing the primer dupe video I promised you all on IG yesterday. So if you don't follow your Beauty 87 on IGTV, you should. Also, my bad if my head is cut off and the little ears are cut off. I don't know if they're cut off or not. My mom usually I have her check and see when I start filming before I start to make sure that you can see my eyes, but the top of my head, but she's not here, so I didn't get to ask her before she left. So I'm like, we just gonna have to bring the child, and hopefully it works. Anyway, they're both supposed to be banana brightening powders. This is a radiant primer with vitamin C and E. This one says it only has vitamin C, and it's banana power inspired pigment. So I thought that was kind of cool. Y'all know I usually do like, this is a drugstore side, this is a high-end side. I think that's how I do it. I don't remember. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and make this the drugstore side today. If it's not, oh, it has an interesting color. Look at that, like, it's kind of goldish. I didn't like squirt it out before to see, but that's an interesting color compared to this one. So I don't have to put any highlighter in my foundation today, because this one does not have that coloring, as you all know if you've seen the video where I tutorial demoed it. But let's go ahead and put it on this side. Yeah, this is really goldy looking. And it smells like a banana split. Whereas I don't feel like, yeah, that has that artificial banana smell to it. So, like the Laffy Taffy banana candies, that's what it smells like. And as you can clearly see, it has like glittering, like radiance type properties in it. We're going to try another new product as well. I have the new Real Techniques. Sorry, I got this all on my face, you can't see. But this is what my face looks like with this primer. As you can see, it looks really radiant because you saw all that glitter in it. Like, look at the sheen on my hand. Like, girl. Okay, so I'm going to take on this side. As you can see, this one doesn't have that kind of sheen in it. It's kind of just, you know, a orangish type powder. Oh, let me see. Actually, it does have a little bit of radiance in now that I see it. I never really paid that close attention before. But yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and put this on this side. Y'all, I'm so tired. And what are y'all doing for boyfriend man or husband man or significant other for like sweetest day today? Depending on who the man is in your relationship. I actually have been up cooking lasagna since like, I want to say at 8:30. I think I got done at like 9 something. I had to boil the pasta and you know all that or whatever. So I got done with that and the garlic bread and everything else at around 9:30, 9:50, something like that. So it wasn't too bad because I thought it was going to take way longer than it did. This one feels, I don't know, this one feels a little bit more hydrating than the I Heart Revolution one did. But yeah, I'm going to do a quick little eye look for y'all too in this video. It's not just going to be primer. I mean, I'm not going to do the eye look in this video. I'm going to do one more video for eye look. But yeah, so this is this side, and this is this one. I feel like this one looks a little more radiant. I don't know if it's because it had obvious, like, glitter particles in it. But see, this hand has more of a sheen, if you've noticed. And this one just, like, you can see the glitter in it. Anyway, I'm going to use the NYX Born to Glow foundation. I have the color Sienna. I use the same color in the Can't Stop, Won't Stop, just in case you're curious. I don't think I've demoed this one on its own before, though. So I'm like, we're going to go ahead and demo that. And put this all over the face. As you can see, my face is still breaking out and looks completely disgusting. I'm like hating to look in the mirror right now because I'm like, it just looks terrible. Like, it's especially this right side. I mean, no, this isn't the right. It's the left side. It's your right, my left. I feel like it looks especially horrendous. Like, it just looks terrible. But we'll see how this microfiber sponge does. And if it doesn't do what I want it to do, then I will go in with a brush. But this is my first time using this. So I'm like, I don't know how well it will work. I mean, I guess it looks okay. It didn't get that much bigger than it did when it was dry, so I thought that was interesting because I felt like it was, you know, I feel like it's not too much bigger than that. I'm just curious to see how it washes out because I heard with these sponges, like, it's really hard to wash them, like. So I'm like, we'll have to find out together. Well, not together, but we'll have to find out next time you see it. If it's like super dirty, then you know, like, it doesn't wash very well. I'm actually okay with this one layer of foundation. I'm trying to give a more natural appeal today because he doesn't like the full glam situation like I do with my extra ass. So I was like, okay, let's calm it down a little bit and let's, you know, do a little less. That's hard for somebody like me because I'm trying to do the most, but he wants the less. And I knew I had to shoot a video today, so I wanted us to see how foundation and like concealer and stuff will go over both the primers. Even though, like I said, I've done a full video on the Banana Bright primer, which is on this side. I mean the Banana Bright by who was it? Ulla Hendrickson. Okay, so this is N5. This is Laura Mercier concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this on and see how that goes. I'm like watching my grandma today, y'all, because my mom wanted to go out and do some shopping. So in addition to not having had any sleep, I have to like sit up and make sure she doesn't do anything, because as you all know, she has dementia. So the last thing I need her to do is be like messing up anything in this house. Like, y'all, I was in the kitchen cooking, I come in the living room, she tried to steal my car keys. I'm like, no, you're not going anywhere. Where you thought you was going, it's not happening, not at all. So I had to deal with that today. I'm like, man, lately I feel like everything is just a hot mess, child. Okay, so we're gonna put my cream contour on, and see how that goes. I just do a little line like that on each side. I'm not really big on cream contour, believe it or not, but this stick is really easy to use, so I figured I would try it out and see how that goes. I think I'll start blending it out with the sponge so we can see how this is gonna blend out. So I'll just take this side. This sponge feels so weird to me because I feel like it doesn't really retain water that well. I feel like it's already like drying up, and I literally just rinsed it underneath the sink before I like came in here to start filming this video, so I don't know how I feel about that. I'm trying to let the concealer underneath the eyes stay for the longest, since that's one of my problem areas. If y'all haven't noticed, I have dark circles and like creases underneath my eyes, so I try to let concealer sit there as long as possible. But I do use a brush for the concealer, and then I'll go in with a sponge like over it, so I'll go in with this sponge after the fact. This sponge just feels so weird to me, y'all. I'm sorry, it's like a weird, like, fluffy pillow. That's the texture I feel from it. It doesn't feel like, you know, a typical beauty blender or any other sponge. Like, it has a really weird consistency to it. And the fact that I feel like I'm blending out stuff with it while it's dry, because I feel like it's not retaining its moisture as well, is just really weird to me. I don't know how I feel about the sponge. I'm gonna have to use it a couple more times and maybe get used to the fact that it's not, like I say, use it like wet or whatever. It's just so weird, y'all. I'm going to put the concealer around my mouth now. I'm going to use the Makeup Up Forever. What is this? I think it's supposed to be like it says light capturing self-setting concealer, but it's not really self-setting. I have the color 50. I think the name of this color is Chocolate. I don't remember. But since I have the darkness around the mouth like Jackie does, I always make sure I conceal it around here. Because I'm like, you know, around this heart, all around here. Makeup just be looking bad to me. Like, I know she needs our coverage wearing off. Not to mention, you know, you be eating, you be talking and all that. So, all the coverage does come off. So, I try to leave a lot, like, around there. But so far, I'm liking the primers okay. Y'all know the drill. I will leave my final thoughts in the description box below. Tomorrow, after I've worn them all day, I will probably have this makeup on until about 11 or 12 o'clock at night. And I believe it's like 11 o'clock now. So you get a good amount of wear test to determine which one I like better. But so far, I'm kind of biased in like the Ula one just because I don't feel like it looked as shimmery as the other one did. And then I feel like with hydrating when it went on, whereas the I Heart Revolution one did not feel that way. So far, those are my thoughts. But just in case I get cut off, I wanted to let you all know. And I'm thinking about doing like a purpley pinky eye look. I don't want to use Wigglies because I feel like everybody uses Wigglies with Jackie's palette. But I'm going to do a look with Jackie's palette like after this video. That's why I'm like telling y'all. I think I'm going to go ahead and blend this concealer out from underneath the eye. And then I will put some more under there because, you know, there's never enough. I have the color 4 in. So I'm probably going to put that underneath next. Or I might try to get a more brightening one. I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of feeling fine with the neutral situation, especially since I have a yellow powder I'm going to put underneath my eyes. So I'll probably just keep both these neutral ones and then put the yellow powder underneath my eyes and go in my life. I'm trying not to blend out the concealer too much like Jackie said, because then the coverage will be gone. And I find that that's the issue I have with concealer a lot of times. I was rewatching her video about why your concealer sucks. Because I'm like, I wasn't really concerned about the foundation. It's like my foundation lasts pretty well for me. So that wasn't an issue. I was more concerned about concealer. So when she did the concealer video, I was like, yes, this is what I was waiting for. This is what I was looking for. I must have watched it like 2 or 3 times just to make sure I didn't like miss any type of steps that I need to be doing. So I'm like, we're going to see how my concealer looks in these pictures after I take the picture for this eyeshadow look I'm going to do. And hopefully I can get some good lighting. I got another dupe video coming for y'all. I don't know if y'all saw somebody post about the new, what do you call them? The new Makeup Revolution pout bombs that came out. But since I bought the Fenty lip set, I decided we was going to test them out too. So that should be one of the videos that's coming out Sunday for y'all. Okay, I'm going to finally blend this stuff around my mouth, y'all. I feel like it's been here long enough. And I just dropped all the concealers that was sitting up here. Great. Thank you so much. So, once I settle with powder, I feel like it should be okay. I'm going to use the Mented powder just because y'all know I'm obsessed with that powder. Like, I literally have been using that one and, like, no other skin tone ones that I own. And y'all know I own a whole bunch of makeup, so I own a whole bunch of skin tone ones, too, just like I do with anything else. So, the fact that I've been using that one to me is, like, a big deal. I'm over here like, yes, girl, it's giving me life. Oh, I just knocked down, I think, 2 of them. That's not too bad. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I might have blended out too much. Like I told you, I have a bad habit like blending out and doing the absolute most. So I don't even know if I'm still talking to anybody. I keep talking to my damn self. So I'll pat that lightly up underneath there. Pat this here. Y'all be taking me so long to do my makeup, I swear. Like it takes me like 30 to 45